In the last video, we saw how to make a product or add a product to the control. We made product number 9, and that ended up in menu number 3. Well, this is the cook menus video, so we're going to show you how to program your cook menus, how to change the name, and how to group your products together. So for menu 3, by default, it's going to be product 9, product 10, product 11, and 12. Well, we can see that products 10, 11, and 12 don't have anything there. We don't necessarily have to just use product 10, 11, and 12. I can take products, as long as they're programmed in here, and group them together on menu 3. First thing we're going to do is change the name. So we're going to start by going into our main menu, and then we're going to go to programming, step 4, program. Then I want to select number 2 for cook menus. It's our basic code, 1, 2, 3. And now we're seeing select cook menu, and we're already on menu 3. I'll just show you menu 2 is my wedges menu. Menu 1 is chicken. So let's go to menu 3. And then when we press the arrow to the right, it's going to ask me, show you here, it's going to ask me menu M3 enabled. First it is, so we can add or delete that. Maybe a customer wants to take a menu on and off that's seasonal. They have different menu items in the summer or for Lent. Get the idea of that. So we're going to leave this enabled. If I press the right arrow again, this is where I can change the name of menu 3. In this case, we're going to call menu 3 extras, and test is going to be one of our extras. So we're going to change the name, and M is flashing. So I'm going to go back to E. So now I have my name extras programmed. If I press the right arrow, it shows I can add more letters. So we're going to confirm. All I needed to say is extras, so I press the check. And then I press the right arrow here. And it says we can create a link ID. This is something that's really advanced. Don't want to really get into it too much right now, and I'm not going to even create a link ID for this. But this is an abbreviation where you could have a menu that links to another menu. So that's an option as well. We're not going to get into that in this video. So I'm going to say, it says for menu 3, when we have menu 3 up on the display, what do we want it to do? And this is right now in the cool mode. I can have it go and sit at the minimum product temperature. So if my minimum product temp was 320, it would just idle at 320. Cool mode, by the way, is 250 degrees. I can have it idle at the maximum product. That way I am ready to go on the fly for whatever I cook. Or other. Heat off. So it can just sit there and get colder and colder. I don't know, many people probably wouldn't use that. This should be your default, is the cool mode, especially if the customer is doing bone-in fried chicken where they need some time to bread their product. So we're going to leave it on cool, 250. And then this is where we can add our menu items. If we hold info, we can view what menu items are programmed here. So P9, P10, P11, and 12, like I told you. Now, test is programmed for P9. We can see that. But P10 is one, let's say I wanted to add some chicken on here and some wedges. I can take existing products like chicken and wedges and add them to this menu. If you push info, I push button 10 and it says, what do I want to add here? A product, leave it blank, another menu, this is where you could link to another menu, or exit. So I'm going to add a product, and it says by default it's set at P10. So I'm going to change this. I want to go back to chicken. We'll say we want forehead here, for instance. Okay, so that's good. And I hit check mark. Okay, now I have test and I have CP2. That's going to be my forehead. Over here, let's put wedges. So I press and hold info. I got to keep holding it in. Then I can press P11 and then it says, what do you want to put there? Again, we're going to put a product. And we're going to make that product, we'll go back and have some wedges available on this menu. Oops, I went too far. So let's say a 2-basket order of wedges. It's a lot of wedges. Okay, so if I let go, then I press check. If I press info, now product 6, which is my 2 baskets of wedges, are here. And then P12, I want that to be blank, so nothing else shows up there. So we go to P12, and I'm going to make it blank. Okay, so now when I hold this, I have product 9, product 2, and product 6. So now that we have our cook menu set, let's exit out of programming and see what this looks like. So right here we have it. We have extras, we have our test product we created, we have 4 head of chicken and 2 baskets of potato wedges, and we're blank here. So just miscellaneous stuff, and notice I can scroll back. I still have my wedge menu, which is menu 2, and still have my chicken menu. So this fryer can hold up to 20 different menus. That's a lot of menus. Most customers aren't going to use that. They might use something like 5. And maybe if they use 5, now you know how to set up menus, you know how to dedicate products to these menus, and you should be all set to go and ready to program your velocity for whoever wants to use it.